Hey, bookworms and constant readers, welcome back to Final Girl Horror. I am your host, Chelsea. You saw the thumbnail, today is all about Off the Books. This is a segment where you, the viewers, get to know me a little bit better. The way it works is you submit questions. It can be book related, it can be non-book related, and I answer your questions. How do you get your question on the video? Pretty simple. You can watch any of my videos on the channel and leave a question in the comments section. Be sure you tag it that you want it saved for Off the Books. What I do is I write it on a scrap piece of paper and put your name on it, put it in a little bowl, save it for when I do one of these videos. The other way is to go to the main page and go to my Goodreads. If you send me a friend request, make sure you tag it if you can, that you're a viewer of the channel. You can ask me questions on there. And I believe this may not work until the channel becomes monetized, but I believe if you go to the main page, and I think it's under the About tab, you can also email me. I've never received a question through email. Usually it's through Goodreads or comments on the videos, or some of you have found me on Instagram, which I'm kind of surprised because I don't use Final Girl Horror as my Instagram. Those are the ways that you can do it. If you submit a question that I think is like video worthy, I will do an entire video on that question, and I will tag you in the title and the video itself, since it was your idea. These are all questions that come from subscribers to the channel, people who watch my videos, co-workers, family, friends, etc. Alright, with all that out of the way, today's two questions, they deal with favorites. The first one comes from a co-worker, Casey, and she wants to know, what is my favorite food? Like I told her at work, my favorite food is Mexican food. And it doesn't have to be just from Mexico. I like Tex-Mex. I like a bunch of different Latin dishes. Mainly it is Mexican related because I used to live in California, in San Diego. The border was like 5 minutes away. I spent a lot of time in Mexico, Baja California. Baja California has some of the best fish tacos you'll ever have. If you ever go to Tijuana, check out the hot dog vendors and the street taco vendors. They are by far the best hot dogs and tacos you will have in your life. I like everything from burritos to benuelos, empanadas, enchiladas, tamales. My absolute favorite is tacos. Specifically, tacos al pastor. Tacos al pastor is a heavily seasoned pork dish. The pork is slow roasted with pineapple. I've seen it done a couple different ways. The way I've seen it done the most in and outside of Mexico is you take, I believe it's pork butt, and you slice it and you put it on a spit, and you'll put like the pork butt, you'll put like a pineapple ring, and you just layer it, pork and pineapple, pork and pineapple. This pork has been heavily seasoned and marinated, and they put it on this spit, and it spins around, and it's slow roast. And then the way they serve it to you in the streets of Mexico is they have this huge knife, and they take corn tortillas. It has to be corn tortillas, and they slice off the pork. They sprinkle the top with some onions. Some vendors will give you some cilantro as well. And then usually there's like a little like area on the cart itself where you can get lime wedges. You can get different types of salsa. Some of the vendors will ask you if you want lime and salsa, and then they do it up for you. Others, you can do it yourself. Here in Illinois, where I live, there's 2 restaurants that do tacos al pastor just like I got in Mexico, and it's amazing. If you can find it at a local Mexican restaurant, I highly recommend it. The second question is from a coworker / classmate, and Robert wants to know, am I into sports, and what is my favorite sport? So I'm not really into sports. I don't follow a lot of sports. My absolute favorite is motorsports. I watch all types of motorsports. My favorite is drag racing and Formula One. That's what the 2 that I watch the most. I mainly watch Formula One now because it's been like 2 years since we cut the cord with cable, and NHRA charges an insane amount of money to stream drag racing, and I won't pay that. It's like, the last time I checked, it was like $150 for the season. I pay for F1 TV, and it's like $10 a month, and you get all kinds of additional content. You get Formula One, you get Formula 2, you get Formula 3. I think you get some Porsche Cup races. You have the option to listen in on drivers' channels. You can get different race commentary. If you're a Formula One fan, definitely check out F1 TV. It's awesome. I have it on Apple TV. The app works flawless. There's no commercials. You get the pre-race show, post-race show, practice 1, 2, 3, qualifying. If they're having the sprint weekend, you get to watch the sprints. It is like the best. The best thing about it is you don't have to listen to Crofty and his commentary. I don't know about you, but I hate Crofty and his commentary. When I had ESPN, like, most of the time I would mute the TV so I didn't have to listen to him. My favorite team in Formula One is Ferrari and Red Bull, in that order. I know a lot of people don't like him, but I like Max Verstappen. I think he's an amazing race car driver. For Ferrari, I'm not a big Leclerc fan. I think they're making a mistake keeping him. They should keep Sainz and get rid of him. Sainz always out qualifies him, always finishes ahead of him, but for whatever reason, Leclerc's the one that gets to stay, and Sainz is going. Other sports that I watch, I do watch baseball. I have a favorite National League team and a favorite American League team. My favorite National League team is the Dodgers. I know you're probably thinking, you live in Illinois, why isn't it, the Cubs or the White Sox? Or I live in Southern Illinois, Why isn't it the Cardinals? I absolutely hate the Cardinals. You could not pay me to root for that team. It goes back to a story of when I was 8 years old and something that happened with me and the team. Um, and if you want to know about that, I'll save that for another video, but you have to ask the question, tell your Cardinal story. I will totally tell you. My favorite American League team, a lot of you are probably going to hate this one. I don't care. I have been a fan for over 40 years, and that is the New York Yankees. You either love them or you hate them. I say you hate us because you ain't us. I've been a fan since I was a kid. I was a fan long before they dominated the 90s, mid to late 90s, the Derek Jeter era. I've been through some hard times. I've been through some great times with that team. I am a die-hard Yankees fan. I also love football, real football, what Americans call soccer. I hate football. You couldn't pay me to watch the NFL. I think it is the most boring shit on TV. I don't watch the Super Bowl. I don't watch any football whatsoever. I could barely name you like 5 NFL teams. I would really have to think about it. That's how much I don't like football. And that stems from daddy issues. Yes, I have daddy issues. My father is a horrible piece of shit. He loved football. That's why I hate it. I never got into it because he loved it. But real football, I could watch that all day. My favorite international team for the men's is Spain. And for women's, I mean, it's excuse me, it's a no-brainer, USA. Other sports I watch, the only other sport I really watch is professional cycling. When I was younger, that was my dream, to be a professional cyclist. But everybody told me I was too short, that I would never make it as a professional cyclist. And then life got in the way, and I went into the military. But I still watch professional cycling. If you think that cyclists aren't athletes, you should really look into the sport. They will ride just hurting. I've seen cyclists ride with broken ribs, broken wrist, just in the worst pain imaginable. And they do their job. They do what they're paid for, and they ride. They get on their bike and they go. Where other professional athletes, their toe hurts and they're out for 3 weeks. But yeah, that's about it for sports. I'm not really a big sports fan. It's mainly Formula One, and usually I can see a few Dodger games a year living around here, because the Cardinals, I very, very rarely get to see a Yankees game, unless it's on like Apple TV, or like there have been a few times where they have played the Cardinals, and I've got to see interleague play. Mainly I know how the Yankees are doing because I visit their website regularly to see how they're doing. And right now, they're doing awesome. But the Yankees are a lot like Ferrari in the last decade. They start out really strong, and then they fall on their face, and it's like, well, maybe next year. a lot of Ferrari fans get mad at me because um, I say, Ferrari's motto should be maybe next year, because it seems like we can't win a world championship anymore. Like, it's just beyond us. But that's all I have for this video of Off the Books. I hope you enjoyed it. Ask me any questions you like. I will not get into politics or religion. Remember, we keep it positive on this channel. And those are two things that people cannot discuss in any kind of civilized manner. So I stay away from. If you want to know, like, my political affiliation, I'm more than happy to tell you that. If you want to know what I think about religion, am I religious, or my religious affiliation, I can answer that. I'm atheist. I have been atheist almost my entire life. No matter what you say, it's not going to change my mind. I don't think being a scientist and being religious mix, because they don't make sense. They don't go together. That's my personal view on that. As far as politics go, I think all politicians are crooks. You have one side that I believe is lesser of the two evils, and that's the Democrats. No matter what you say, it's not going to change my mind. Records speak for itself. I'm very left-leaning. There's only a few issues where I side with the right. And again, no matter what you say, it's not going to change my mind. Any comments about it will be deleted. Like I said, don't ask questions about politics or religion. I'm not going to get into it. All it does is cause a fight, and that's not what this channel is about. This channel is about positivity and acceptance. So, hit that like button if you like this video. Hit the subscribe button. There's a lot of you that watch my videos, but you're not subscribed. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I mean, that would be amazing. It opens up a lot of other things I can do with the channel if I get to 1,000 subscribers. Being small like this, there's not a lot I can do. They really limit you if you're not monetized. But hit the like button, hit the bell so you know when new videos come out. My goal this year is to put a new video out every 2 weeks. Videos come out at 12 a.m. every other Saturday. You should see this video probably mid-May. And the next video after this one, it should be a book review. It's probably going to be Stephen King's End of Watch, which is the end of the Mr. Mercedes trilogy, or the Bill Hodges trilogy. That book, it is so good. Like, I am flying through it. I'm like halfway through it, and I just started it I think 4 days ago, something like that. Till next time, read more books.